How do you handle vicious dogs? Benjamin Franklin. It's super scary with the vicious dog. The most important thing is having proactive communication. Talk with your customers, send them an on the way text. At least if you send them a text 30 minutes to an hour before you're supposed to show up, 9 times out of 10, it should give them enough time to put their dog inside. Before I actually had Jobber with all my automated notifications, I had a couple instances where a dog would be let out. They just start snarling at you. So what I would do is I would have my rake and my bucket in between me and the dog, and I immediately put my back to the fence because a vicious dog, they'll try to circle around you to just get you from a different angle. You want to back up and put your back against like the fence line and slowly start to walk to the gate and make sure you have your equipment between you and their dog. If that dog jumps at you or starts like attacking you, then you have full permission to defend yourself. If you get hurt, if your hand gets bit, if your face gets mangled up, that's going to impact your ability to provide for your family. So if a dog starts attacking you, defend yourself at all times. I had an instance where a dog bit me. I was servicing this customer's yard. She would leave her dogs in the kennel outside. So I went to her yard. The dogs are in the kennel. And this is nothing weird, right? I've serviced her yard before while they've been in the kennel. I go through the yard. One of their dogs actually escaped the kennel and he started charging right towards me. I put my bucket and my rake in between me and the dog. The dog jumps up, he's just super pissed off because I'm inside his yard. But then he calms down. Stupid me. And I'm like, okay, this dog's calm. He went out to a different part of the yard. So I just continued to service the yard. And then out of nowhere, this dog jumps up and bites me right on my ass cheek. It was just crazy. You feel this adrenaline dump. My ears are ringing. I'm freaking out because like I just got bit and I'm so pissed. I immediately turn around and like I try to just shoo the dog away with my equipment. That dog jumps up. He also bit me on the arm and tried to nip me on the face. And that was just a super scary situation. I've had dogs corner me in the yard maybe 3 or 4 times, but that was the only time I actually got bit. After I got bit, I still finished the rest of your yard. I'm so stupid. But after I finished scooping, I went to my car and I messaged her. I was like, "Hey, your dog escaped the kennel and bit me really hard on the ass." And I went to urgent care. They checked me out. She has me pull down my pants so she can like check the wound on my butt cheek. And I just look at her and I'm like, I'm sorry you have to find me in such a compromising position. It was not a good experience. You still struggle with PTSD. There are times where like I'm in a yard and the neighbor's dog comes out and my heart immediately sinks. It affects you for the rest of your life. If you ever get bit, I recommend going to therapy because that's no joke. And I've talked to a lot of sweepers where they have nerve damage on their hands or their legs. There's this one story of the scooper that I know where her face was all messed up and she's scarred forever because of a dog being accidentally let out. So you always have to protect yourself.